Hello and welcome to Port Canaveral, Florida. I'm aboard the Carnival Glory. I'm getting ready to go on a 4-day sailing to Bimini and Nassau, Bahamas. And today's video is all about Embarkation Day. I'm going to take you through my process. We're going to do the muster drill, go to Guy's Burgers, and just walk around and explore the ship. And you want to stay to the very end, and you don't want to miss the ever famous Carnival sail-away party. So without further ado, let's dive in. Just to give you guys a little update, Carnival is not playing around. When you come into the port, they make you put your bags about 2 feet away from you and step back. And they have the drug-sniffing dog go all the way across all the bags of the people in line before you can actually go give your boarding pass and go through security screening. So we have now cleared for boarding, getting ready to step across the gangway on the Carnival Glory. I am on the Carnival Glory. As soon as you enter the ship to the left, you will see the excursion desk. And on the other side of the ship, you encounter guest services. This can get very busy on Embarkation Day. There's a sign and sell account kiosk where you can add money to your account so you don't have to use a credit card. And there are ATM machines on board, but they come with a pretty hefty fee. This is the Colors Lobby Bar, the main bar in the center of the ship. Now that I'm on the ship, I am headed to my muster station, which is on deck 4, 1 deck above. So come on, let's go. Way down to the port. Make sure you go to your muster station as soon as you get on the ship, just so you can get that out of the way and you can go ahead and enjoy your cruise. Important tip on Embarkation Day, make sure you go to the main dining room and check your dining situation, because you want to be able to fix it as soon as possible, because they may run out of availability. Welcome to the Colors Lobby, which is the main Stateroom area. You will find a bar and a DJ welcoming everyone in. This is going to be the 3rd floor of the Colors Lobby. Carnival Glory was just refurbished back in 2024, earlier this year. Now that muster is over, I'm going to stop for a drink before I check on dining and go check out Guy's Burgers. Welcome to the first peek of the Golden Restaurant. I have not been able to check to see where my dining plans are just yet. Getting ready to connect to the ship Wi-Fi and figure that out. So I was assigned anytime dining, and that is not what I chose. Could not find the maitre d', but I am at customer service and try to get this fixed. So I was told by customer service that I won't be able to talk to the maitre d' until 12 to 2 p.m. today. So let's go get something to eat and then we'll talk to them afterwards. Here we are at Guy's Burgers. Let's get in line and try to get us something good. Toppings bar for Guy's Burgers. So you can get some like beef chili looking stuff, some sauteed onions, some kind of like potato straws, your lettuce, tomato, your onion, your pickles, and your jalapenos over here. I'm gonna grab my favorite, some peppers over here. A little bit of Tabasco for my fries. We'll have barbecue, some kind of green sauce, A1 steak sauce, and then you can get ranch, ketchup, mayo, and mustard right here. So here is my double burger with cheese. Got peppers on the side, and I got a little bit of fries. It just always seems like Guy's Burgers taste so good on the first day. I don't ever go back afterwards, just because I'm so busy on the cruise, but it's kind of a first day ritual to go ahead and dive into Carnival's favorite burger shop. The buffet on the Lido on Embarkation Day is always the busiest place on the ship. And now that it is right at 12 o'clock, I'm gonna go down there and see the maitre d' and try to get my dining fixed. So update on my dining. So I was able to go into the Golden Restaurant and talk to the maitre d's assistants. I've never seen where the maitre d' wasn't available to change the bookings. So basically I was put on a reservation list and they said, just check the app for updates. Come in and you'll see the casino bar. And then we are still in port, so it's not open yet. So filming is not an issue. As you can see, there's plenty of card games through the middle here. Lots of slots all around. Pretty big roomy tables. I am not a casino person because the house always is in favor. But if you like the casino, that is what you would get. Hey guys, and this is the theater on the ship. So nice in here. Plenty of seating here on the bottom row. And then here's the second row. It looks like there's 3 decks of seats. Super excited to see a show in here this week. When I was on the Liberty, they did a rock show in here, and I'm wondering if they have the same type of show. April's dry dock for the Glory really shows in the theater on the forward of the ship. It is so beautiful in there. Nice glimpse of the Port Canaveral. You can see the Disney Wish in the background. And if you really pay attention to detail, over there is Kennedy Space Center, where SpaceX and NASA takes off rockets. So far, over here on deck 4, on the outer balconies on the starboard side, so quiet and peaceful. There's like 2 people out here. It's really a good place to be on embarkation day waiting for your room if you just don't want a lot of crowds. Here's another look at the Golden restaurant. So what I was told, this is the anytime dining restaurant. This restaurant is open from 5:30 till 9:30, and it is first come, first serve. I personally prefer having a table assigned to me all week just because I know where I'm going, know what time to be there, and I have everything all planned out. But totally up to your preference on what you like. But it's a beautiful dining room. Let's go ahead and look at the port side. Next up, let's take a look at the Warehouse Arcade. So this is the Monster Drop. Looks like you're gonna drop the wheel down in the spinning ball, and looks like the middle is the jackpot. And then we have this machine right here, which is kind of another little drop the ball kind of situation. And then pop the lock. Not quite sure what you do here, but we got all these various games. And over here on the back side, you've got little vending machines for little items. More drop the keys and get the Power Beats Pro Powerball kind of situation here. And then some kind of glass tube in there. Then you have the Ballzania. We have a Jurassic Park, like POV shooter kind of deal. Actually, it's kind of cool. We've got some kind of VR headset machine here, the Motion D-Box. Spin the wheel type of device. Another POV shooter VR type headset situation. Then we have a MotoGP Asphalt 9 game. We have a Typhoon, Quick Shot, and Combo Prize. Another machine here at a ticket station. We have like an air hockey table here. And then breaking the plates, quick toss, some kind of Wheel of Fortune type game. And here's the foosball. We have like an to the net, free throwing shooting game. And then over here, we've got Fast and the Furious arcade game, Angry Birds, Big Buck Reloaded. And that concludes the tour of the arcade. Pretty small area, like a one little walk through here. And because it's September, there's not a lot of people in here. There's not a lot of children on this cruise. So that's another thing you got to keep in mind. Right here, we've got the Alchemy Bar. Does not open until 4 p.m. each day. Currently closed, but we at least have it here. Welcome to the Cinnabar. This is the dueling piano bar aboard the Carnival Glory. I have not checked the schedule, and we'll definitely check that out to see if they have dueling piano artists in here. Very roomy and spacious. Pretty quiet during the day. And back here on the aft of Deck 5, back here we have the Ebony Cabaret. Not quite open for business yet. Pretty nice, spacey area with lots of seating. And we have this area, which I believe is the Jazz Club. And you can see off to the distance, the second largest and the newest cruise ship in the world. That is the Utopia of the Seas. You can also see in port the Carnival Freedom, the Disney Wish, and the Carnival Vista. And remember, if you guys want to take a cruise or book a trip to Walt Disney World, make sure you look down in the description for travel with Nick and Shannon, and they will gladly help you out. So thank you very much, Nick and Shannon, for being a part of this channel. So now we've seen many parts of the ship. Without further ado, let's go check out our stateroom. When I got to my stateroom, my sign and sell card is right here above my room. And we're gonna tour room 7437. It's an interior room on deck 7 aft starboard side. Here's the hallway coming in. It's a little tight space. And there's the bed. First look at the room. Not a lot of space, but pretty roomy for a solo cruiser. There is the first door. Plenty of hangers. You definitely want to ask your stateroom attendant if you need some more. And there's plenty of space to put your bags. Two life jackets up above. Plenty of space and more hangers. And let's check this one. You got more space to hang things. And then you have an extra comforter for the bed. There are my pool towels and just a little vanity light with vanity mirror. Not much space here. Here is it's not actually a refrigerator, but it's more of a cooler box. It keeps things chilled. It does not make things cold. And then over here, we have the stateroom TV. And we have the safe. Usually you can just seal this up with a credit card or any kind of magnetized device. And then we have the vanity mirrors here. The ship telephone. And those lights turn on. And here are your outlets for the room. You have 1 Euro adapter and 1 regular 3-prong plug. So actually on your bedside, there's a plug-in where you can plug something in. Then you have a little bit of storage space under there. Very little room coming around the bed. Then we have a little table here. A little bit more room on this side of the bed. And on this side, there also a plug-in. And you'll see you have USB-C and regular standard USB-A. There's some pretty artwork here on the walls. Kind of makes it kind of homey. Here is your snooze sign for the door. Make sure you don't put it on more than 24 hours or they will do a wellness check. This is the air conditioning and heating unit. Let's go ahead and put this thing all the way to the coldest setting. It looks like it's kind of broken, but there we go. And here are the stateroom lights. This particular unit does not require a card to be in a slot to have power in the unit. And now let's check out the bathroom. Then you have some tissues and another roll of toilet paper. I will say the room is pretty clean. I don't think it's spick and span. It's not the cleanest it could possibly be, but it's pretty clean and I'm happy with my stateroom. And that is stateroom 7437. We have been cleared to sail, but it is raining. So let's go down to the atrium and enjoy the sail away party.
Keep your shirts on, sir. Don't take it off. That's the only thing you're going to do today. Keep it on. All right.
And that will do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button and consider subscribing and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I go on future videos. And don't forget to watch this video for more content on my channel.